What is up, guys? Kevin Cage here with another XRP update. Like and sub for daily crypto news, and let's kick things off on the Bitcoin price chart on the weekly. Just another example of the volatility in the cryptocurrency market during some past bullish cycles. And of course, yes, did it take time to recover in some cases? Yes. But typically, the pain is always worth it for these types of gains. So notice, back in 2012, we have about a 50-60% drop right here, a 70 to 80% drop right here, a 40% drop, 40% drop, 40% drop, a 60% plus drop right here during the March 2020 crash. And of course, this was long and grueling coming out of this. And then right here, about a 50% plus drop currently. So the question is, are we going to recover? Did the bear market begin? Will this be a long and grueling recovery like many people are hoping that it's not, such as myself, or will we do a quick recovery out? These are the questions we're looking at. Personally, I don't hold any Bitcoin, but of course it does control the market. So my strategy, frankly, is I'm continuing to hold. I didn't buy at the top by any means for the alts that I'm in currently, and I do believe that they recover. So question is, am I going to take some profits here? Yes. Am I taking profits for XRP anytime soon? No. Just like many people, even BCB sharing the blow off the top moment. That's the way I'm playing this game. I didn't come this far to sell XRP at $1 or even $3. So I'll be patiently waiting. If that strategy is not right for you, you have my full sympathy. Do not copy me by any means. I am very comfortable with what I'm doing, and I'm comfortable weathering the storm and waiting. And I actually want to show you some interesting things, some average DCA prices in this video, as well as how far we've come this far and what's left to go. Okay? Also, wanted to share this. So this roofer turned Bitcoin investment into a $1.1 billion profit in 5 months. Notice this report comes out on CoinDesk on June 6th after the market's already dropped. Of course, they talk about this now, and there's always an agenda at play, so question everything. I mean, just look at this. Why on earth would they come out with all of that news on June 6th of all dates? It's because the market's already down. It doesn't matter. They already had their profits. They're in and out. They want to put news in to pump it, and then boom, pull the rug every single time. And also wanted to congratulate Bitcoin, guys. This is huge news. So El Salvador passes law to make Bitcoin legal tender. Now, I know some people might be complete XRP maximalists and hate Bitcoin, but guys, this is good for the entire cryptocurrency space. This is publicity, this is recognition, and essentially moving in the right step of overall digitalization. So I don't know what to tell you if you think that this is terrible news by any means. Now, is some of it construed as hype? Yes. Is some of it construed as FUD? Yes, but just try to find the realism and try to be realistic in between. I'm far from perfect, but just wanted to share that. So congratulations to all BTC holders for this, and essentially the entire cryptocurrency space. I hope it paves the way for other assets to be maybe even looked at as legal tender in the future. Okay, went over this, just tweeted this just for a quick picture to show you how many drops, but I like what my DAG buddy says right here. So big data, he goes, so if I hold, I'm good. And yes, this is a trend that we see. Now, I'm not necessarily saying hold Bitcoin for the long term, but this is the way I see XRP and a few other utility-based alts in this market for the future. All right, right here, guys, Matthew L-I-N-Y, definite follow. So Visa Crypto Settlement Network is now the Wall Street standard. And of course, it does have XRP-enabled technology referring to Earthport. And now Earthport is a long-time RippleNet partner, long time. If you go back and watch all the old archives of Chris Larson discussing Earthport and their multi-currency approach, blah, 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 highly recommend it. And one channel to subscribe to on YouTube is Bank XRP. Go to Bank XRP, watch some of his old videos. It's some of the best archives, and I know Digital Asset Investor shouts it out a lot too because it's so great. Some of the biggest and oldest archives of Ripple videos, of Stephen Thomas interviews, maybe David Schwartz on some panels, like really, really good information. So I highly, highly recommend looking into that. You don't have to take it like it's the gospel, but look into this information. And not even being conspiratorial, you can look at it from a realist point of view. Watch those videos and then watch what occurs. And it's really, really interesting. Listen to them discuss Codius, then look how Flare Networks is launching, but then look how they say and mention that Codius is still active. Then you watch how Interledger becomes a thing. Then you watch the evolution of web monetization with Coil. Then you watch Ripple and Forte for gamers essentially raise $100 million. Now you see the patents that are occurring that we went over, a week ago that King Solomon found with the NFTs. Uh, yeah, I'm excited to say the least. And does it suck waiting sometimes? Yes, but that's the price you pay for these types of gains, and I'm willing to outwait anybody. I'm not smarter, I'm not better, but I am definitely more patient than the average Joe, and I'm the definition of driven. I'm just hard-headed, and that is how I make it in this market, and that is what some of the best investors in the world do. And one quote by Warren Buffett really quick, if I can remember it, it was along the lines of, we don't get paid for the activity, we just get paid for being right. And as to how long we'll wait for that, we'll wait indefinitely. Some people are just not made for this market. Okay, now we'll keep moving here. So pointing this out, so Goldman Sachs taps Visa now for cross-border payments. So they announced a global strategic partnership with Goldman Sachs Transaction Banking, keyword transaction banking, to help businesses, large to small, move money effortlessly around the world. Now, also wanted to highlight this, and I believe he retweets this as well inside the card network's digital currency plans for Visa, one of their plans, of course. And you can consider MasterCard and then UnionPay in China. UnionPay eclipses both of them. It's massive, and we've gone over their DLocal connections, a huge RippleNet partner, many times. So check this out, just really quick. The 5 key digital currency opportunities according to Visa. Number 1, enabling consumers to purchase cryptocurrency. Okay, good. We're seeing that in PayPal. We're seeing that in other applications across the board, Square, you name it. Number 2, and this is the next step or the next pillar, enabling digital currency cash outs in fiat. Okay, we're getting there. Visa partners with 35 plus digital currency platforms for this perp. Beautiful. Next up, enabling fintechs, financial technology firms, and organizations to give consumers crypto options. Okay, this is happening. And in terms of maturity, we're at the medium rate, and these maturities were at the high rate. So that's good. So we're making our way there, and we're going to show you the last step or the last pillar. And essentially with enabling fintechs to give consumers crypto options, you and I, which is a part of just lowering the barrier to entry. Right here, created APIs for the purpose and launch. First rollout with Neobank First Boulevard in early 2021. Now, next up, where we're at, and the maturity is medium term, settlements in digital currencies. Now, yes, banks and even these huge card networks like Visa are conservative by nature. They have to be. So instead of settling with Bitcoin right away with something that may be a little volatile and frankly have a lot of high fees, they're working with settlements with stablecoins, obviously, like the massive firm that we know, Circle, with USDC that's available on Coinbase as the stablecoin. It's my chosen stablecoin because I personally just do not trust Tether. It's not FUD, it's just how I'm playing this market. I do not trust Tether. So I do not hold huge amounts of money in Tether, even for limit orders. If I ever do sell into Tether, it's for a very brief period, only if Tether is more liquid, and it would be cheaper for me to transact in the Tether rather than USDC. Okay, but USDC, fully regulated, fully backed. Tether, although they do produce documents, I just want to err on the side of caution. Right here. So settlement in digital currencies, they upgraded its infrastructure to support stablecoin settlement, settled first transaction in USDC in early 2021. Now Circle's integrated with, Algorand, XLM, a lot of great things, and even, I believe it's in the related to the ISO family with XRP, XDC. You could even argue, of course IOTA, but you could even argue QNT as well. So very exciting. Now last but not least, the maturity here is low, and this is what we're going to be watching as this market grows over the next 5 years, is central bank digital currencies. In talks with central banks about potential public-private partnerships. Interesting. So the XRP ledger already has the privacy features because they understand banks. Now, some people construe this as fear. No, this is the necessary step to get actual mainstream adoption by these dinosaur legacy systems. Okay? Next up, and we're going to probably see a lot of other people kind of follow this type of not roadmap, but overall just kind of pillar in valuing this for mainstream adoption. Next up, and massive congratulations to iTrustCapital. I personally do have an old Roth IRA that is heavily in crypto with them. And notice, Coinbase Institutional or Coinbase Custody making this announcement as well, in a big step forward for the entire crypto IRA, individual retirement account industry, even 401ks are included. iTrustCapital has selected Coinbase Custody to custody and secure digital assets on iTrustCapital's platform. Absolutely beautiful. Links are in the top of this video description to get your first month free if you are curious. And right here we can see they are the world's largest crypto IRA platform with over $1 billion of assets on the platform. Absolutely beautiful. Love the interface. If you don't use it, I'm sure you guys would like it, but it's not a fit for everybody. It's really just a fit for anybody that has an existing IRA and they want to get some more aggressive exposure in gold, silver, and a variety of crypto assets. If not, you're good to go. But the benefit of this is my Roth IRA that's in XRP as well will be 100% tax-free when I decide to cash out. And if I decide to even essentially de-risk and my, IRA turns into, say, $10 million, maybe I can sell half and just put it back into another Roth IRA with Vanguard or Fidelity, be conservative, get 10% a year off that. It doesn't matter. Benefit is when I do cash out, it is 0%. None of this 40%, 50% taxes by any means. So capital gains will not affect me whatsoever, and it may be a good fit for you guys. I've had great feedback so far. So also, what is your average buy dollar cost average for XRP? Just wanted to share this, and I know we still have 4 hours left, but check this out. We still have about 40% of people that are well below 30 cents, so congrats. And I mean, even the people that are over $1, that's not a big deal. It's just like us that bought between 20, 30, 50 cents for so long, and of course, long term, it won't matter. But I just wanted to share this, so this is very, very good. I'm really impressed, and congrats to everybody that's been dollar cost averaging. I saw Mr. Use Case, and I'm not sure if he watches my videos, but I just want to say massive, congratulations, because he announced that he 10x'd his total XRP holdings ever since he's been dollar cost averaging for the past few years. Essentially saying, yeah, this bear market was rough, but the accumulation was truly a blessing in disguise, because now when XRP hits those higher targets, double, triple digits, who knows how high, the payout is going to be exponentially higher. So massive congrats to all of those that stayed hard-headed and believed in something when nobody else did. Because one of the biggest things too, and I know I was tweeting this, is the average newcomer in this market, even if they've only been at the market for 1 year, seeing is believing for the average person. They're only going to believe in XRP when it's back over, $1, $2, $5, etc. And by the time they believe in it, or the everyday Joe believes in it, it's going to be too late. And I recommend doing the opposite of those people, believing in the correct assets before the masses do. So I believe big things are coming. Just wanted to kind of give a little motivation. All right. Also, guys, Wrath Economin. So KFH, this is Kuwait's financial house. Now, they're a well-known RippleNet partner, and I appreciate that he's sharing this, so I'm not going to translate this by any means, but of course, they have additional Ripple mentions right here, RippleNet, Swift GPI, Kuwait Financial House Online. So very, very cool. All linked. I did retweet it if you guys want to go check this out for yourselves. Just mentioning Ripple. Apologies for translations. The first Kuwait Financial House has also recently launched their live FX, Forex pricing, an instant transfer service to your home, Turkey, using RippleNet. Now remember, the Turkish lira is building on-demand liquidity corridors to use XRP. Specifically, leverage XRP in remittance flows. So this is happening while people preach that we're going to zero and XRP is a scam. I'm just watching the developments and sitting there calm, composed, and waiting. Also, next up, guys, just wanted to share this. So this is one of the posters that I got from Status back in 2020. These were the May 2020 prices of Status, and of course available here. I retweeted that. Let me retweet that as well. And just wanted to share. And look at this. XRP's price was 22 cents. What are we at? 80 cents, 90 cents? All in all, progress is progress no matter how slow. It has been 1 year. And of course, I know we were nearly at $2, and I cannot wait until we're blasting past all-time high, but just wanted to show an XRP wallet's not even 2 million, and now today we're well above 3 million. So I love looking at these stats. This is called year-over-year growth. Okay, so if you click that link and you did want to get your own poster, you can. I have mine actually right above my monitors right now, looking at myself, but we have right here, you can even put, your face in the center. Let me see. Like this gentleman put his face in the center. That's what I have for myself. I really want to change my Twitter profile pic, but I know everybody was goofing around saying that they love the old picture of me in a bro tank, and I do think it's comical, but that picture is way too old. Like, it was old even when I used it when I launched my YouTube channel. I guess it's funny, but nonetheless. And also right here, guys, so Mr. Whale, Crypto Whale, if you're investing in something when you're truly confident, about, you should be ecstatic when the prices drop. Assuming it's not a poopy investment, a correction allows you to accumulate lower, which means you can profit more in the long run. Embrace corrections, do not fear them. Now, of course I agree with this, but at some point you feel like enough is enough and you're sick of waiting. So I'm kind of at that point. If XRP does in fact go lower, yes, it's not going to be fun for everybody, but I'm still going to look at it as an opportunity and be an optimist while everyone else is pessimistic in this market, because I don't believe the current prices I see. I believe in long-term value of this market overall. And if you look back, 6 months, You might be like, oh, nothing's really changed. But I mean, in my mind, it has. But when you look at everybody that's been successful with XRP, Ethereum, Bitcoin, what did they do? They held for a really long time. They weathered the storm, they DCA'd, and they were profitable. So, in my mind, I believe everybody will reach their goals. It is just a matter of time. And I'm not about to give up anytime soon. Okay, also, Martin Valk. So the Netherlands, shout out to the Netherlands, and I'm a bit Dutch, by the way. We can see crypto right now, so the Dutch is leading the pack as always. So we can see the Netherlands, Slovenia, Singapore should be climbing pretty quickly. We got Belgium and also Cyprus. Very, very cool. So these countries are the most interested in crypto in the past 12 months, just watching this growth. And no wonder, because I think the Netherlands, I believe it's the Netherlands, they have some very, very friendly tax incentives, and I am very jealous of that because I'm based in the United States. And last but not least, guys, we have Crypto Nagato. So highly recommend following this gentleman. I wanted to share this quote as a little motivation for anybody that needs it. The struggle you're facing is a test to see if you're truly committed to the life you say you want. Do you want to make excuses or do you want to make results? I'll catch you guys in the next video.